second. He's like trying to find the logic. He's like, so if it snows every winter for 30 years, like she's trying to trick him. Right. Would I make? He's like, how much would you bet? He was like, I would bet everything is gonna snow this year. She's like, okay, so from my data, the Cowboys have not been in the Super Bowl in 30 years. Why do you still insist that this is their year? He's all like, and then it ends with him going, bitch. Because he's wearing his jersey ready for the game and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. It was so good. Hey, I forgot his name. What's his name again?
Duggan Jones.
Duggan Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck. His real name's Duggan Jones? That's dope, dude. That's not his fucking name. What's his name? Duggan?
It's not Jones, it's Hernandez.
Duggan Hernandez? That's dope, dude.
No,
Duggan.
Big old terrorist nuts.
I remember I left Speedy
God
at
damn.
my friend Vernon's house for a week while I was on the road.
Oh.
And when I came back, he was like, man, I changed his name from Speedy to something else, dude. I was like, what?
That's a Kramer move, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a weird guy move, dude.
Exactly. That was Vernon. He was like Kramer. But his name's Maximus.
Let me ask you this. Have
Maximus
you ever seen...
Meridius?
Maximus.
Oh, Maximus. That's right. I forgot. Have you ever seen Nuts on a Cat before?
Yeah. Cat nuts.
I don't know. I don't think
I've
so.
never seen Nuts on a Cat ever.
Our cat didn't have nuts.
I saw one on a orange cat.
Wait, no.
It was in my neighborhood.
Just big fat nuts.
Yeah.
Like
They're furry.
like dog nuts.
They don't.
They're just like
proportional big ass
they're
nuts.
just
They
like
don't hang.
not invited to the party where they hang out.
Yeah, they're attached, and it just looks
like it's always cold for them.
like a little butt right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Full of
For some
fur.
reason, I was at the job and we were talking. I'm like, how can you tell the difference between a female and a male cat? And this girl was like, boy cats have balls. And I was like, I've never seen. And then the whole place were like, have you ever seen cat nuts? And they were like, people were taking it seriously. They're like, no, I've never had. See, the male cats are smaller than the female. No, that's not true. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I don't know how they could tell the dolphins apart.
Well, one dolphin's playing hard to get. The other one's just complaining.
The other one's got a giant paper chile
nose.
coming out of it.
The other one's trying to take it from you, and the other one's saying, leave him alone.
One's in the kitchen.
The one's in the kitchen, the other one's bitching how he has to come home and hear the other one about the one being in the kitchen. That's so stupid. One's swimming hard and one's being like, one's got like, why do we got to swim anywhere, honestly? Can't just chill.
In a hurry.
Let's go ask those orcas where we're going for directions. That's the female.
You don't need to ask orcas for directions, okay?
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
He comes home and the dolphin and the orca like, what the fuck? Sorry. And the orca's like,
Did you see that video recently of that orca supposedly attacking a boat?
It was a group of orcas attacking the boat.
Is that what it was?
Is it a boat or is it a kayak or something?
No, it was a boat. There was like multiple people on it, and
well, what are they gonna do to the boat though?
No, but they're trying to flip it because something happened when another orca was killed.
by the propellers or something.
Something, and so they started
They
attacking.
because they said no orcas ever killed a person in the wild in natural.
I mean, they didn't fuck them up.
No one would know. No one would know that though either.
Right.
Well, unless it was a person just by themselves out there. But like, cause you've seen that with Blackfish.
Well, they have
No,
a real
You never saw that
snitch code.
documentary?
No, I don't care about animals. I don't give a fuck if
No animals.
I just
Now
don't care
animals.
about the
No animals.
plight of the orca. I don't give a fuck about
That's
it.
an animal.
I know. I don't care about
Dogs. Oh, I see the way you treat your
My
dog.
dog.
Yeah, you do. You treat your dog bad. I
My-
saw a video.
First
of this
off,
dude
my
with
dog
his
is
on a
res-
leash just kicking it.
You cut you
That's
apart.
fucked up.
You don't physically hurt. Well, maybe a little bit, but
No,
more
I've never.
He
more
emotionally hurts him.
emotionally and verbally.
No, not at all. He loves me.
That dog is
hardcore.
like your ex-wife, bro. Abused.
No, hold on a
just
second. Hold on.
abused, bro.
Let's just think about this for a second.
You're like, you're right.
Nah, there's no comparison. No.
Oh, he passed the line of
That dog's
scrimmage.
never hurt me ever, dude. That dog never hurt me. I never came home and dog was like, "Where were you? Why are you always playing golf?" Bruno's all like, "I'm glad you're back, bro."
I've been outside all day.
Jesus
I
Christ,
have
man!
no water.
It's like 60 degrees. Can you let me in? Like, come on in, you bitch.
You know, You could see people murdering people all day long, but when you see someone beating up their dog and shit, like that piece of shit. Dude.
I don't get mad. That's
I
none
don't
of my,
get
that's
mad.
none of my business.
Did
I don't know
you-
what that dog did to them.
Did you guys used to take your dogs to the vet?
I
used
just
to?
took mine.
Not-
to the
not
vet.
saying-
No, growing up, like
growing
our
up,
parents?
growing
No.
up.
We
Yeah,
didn't.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
we took our dogs
We
to
didn't even
the
get dog food.
The only time. Oh shit.
They ate what we ate.
That's true.
Oh shit.
But no, we had dog food. We took them to the vet. Yeah.
We barely had dog food.
We had 6 dogs.
I think
had
we
6
had-
dogs growing up.
Alpo and maybe that can you throw it. Can, but usually it was what we had. If we could save the dog food if they could eat
Kibbles
we
and
had
bits. Yeah.
that. There was no kibbles and shits back then, dude.
We had the gross meaty
yeah,
shit.
We'd feed our dog chicken bones. Now I'm thinking about it. Brandy
Yeah,
would
we
eat
give him everything.
chicken
They're
bones.
good. That was just a rumor that some cat spread, dude. Because
Don't give them
dog-
chicken bones. They're
The only-
bitches.
the only-
They'll take them.
They went 2 times. They went when we first got them to get neutered, and they went a second time when they died. Well, not when they died. When my dad went to go kill them. Those are the 2 times.
Wouldn't you go kill them?
Yeah.
For a ride.
You throw a body at the
because
fucking
as
thing.
soon as the dog would have like a little limp or something, he's like, "All right, it's old. Let's take it." Like he's not gonna.
And they would take it to the vet and put it down.
Yeah, I hope.
No, he wouldn't.
No, they didn't.
What your
That
dad
dog
would do?
just got
Your
abandoned in
dad
some
would
fucking
put him in a
woods.
sack and throw him over in the zoo
To-
at the lions. And he just throw him over.
To make me feel better, I remember telling because our dog Brandy, we moved houses and the dog didn't come, and I'm like, "Where's the dog?" And he's like, "Brandy was old." I was like, "I know Brandy was old, but Brandy was a good dog." You know, what I mean?
Grandma's old too. You're like,
Yeah, I know, like, what
where's
the
grandma?
hell?
Brandy wasn't chipping in.
And to make me feel better, he goes, "You know what my grandpa used to do when it was too many puppies?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "Put them in a sack and drown them." I'm like, "Why? That doesn't make me feel better." That now I think my great grandpa's an asshole.
Why?
It
That's
just
like
was.
natural shit.
Probably was, bro.
Yeah, well, he's like, "Well, no, that was different." He
But
lived on a farm.
back then,
Yeah.
dogs were dogs. Now dogs are family.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, now dogs
Dogs
are
served their
family.
purpose back
But
then.
why would you tell a fucking like 8-year-old, 9-year-old like, "Oh, your
Because-
grandpa used to drown
First of
puppies,
all,
so I'm
dude,
not
he's
that
toughen
bad."
up,
Dick
bro.
to you
Jesus
now,
Christ.
dude. Like he's never lightened up. So
Well, no,
I would
would
that's
never-
who he is.
Toughen up.
You would tell your kids that to make them feel better after you killed their dog.
I,
Yeah, I'd
I,
probably
thought-
come
I
up
think
with a
I did
better
actually.
story.
I come up with a better story. But yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I
well,
would,
so he's right. It is kind of fucked.
I would
Thank
toughen
you.
up though. No, my dad told me some awful shit about the same shit that
Yeah,
he
but
did.
okay, yeah, but
Here's
here's
about your mom.
here's
He talks about my mom.
here's
I
the
was like,
standard of
hit
fucked
your
up,
mom.
right? And most people lie, on either side, but you're fucked up and you're fucked up is a different type of fucked up.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's about coping. I can cope better than you. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
I know.
Stop
yeah.
stuttering, dog.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying, do you feel like you were raised fucked up and you can have like PTSD from your child?
There's levels of
You're
fucked up.
a mama's boy. That's why your dad doesn't like you because your mom raised you soft, bro. Just admit it.
No, that's not why my dad does
All
that.
right.
He goes, "I don't get you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand you."
And your mom accepts you for who you are.
Yeah, my mom's favorite.
Your mom should have been in
you
line
the
with your
favorite?
dad by
Yeah,
treating
my
you
mom's
like
favorite.
shit.
And they tell us that. Yeah, you're my favorite, and your brother's your dad's
They
favorite.
have since there's 5 of us. Like
Mm.
there's a meter. Like where we shuffle in the fucking order, and I
Yeah.
bumped up. Like before my dad died, I bumped up to number 1 because I
shit.
was there for my dad for all kinds of stuff. So you can move in rank.
Oh, yeah.
You could be like they get tired of your shit,
No,
and then say, "All right,
Yeah.
you're not my favorite anymore. This
It-
meal is
it-
doing everything."
It's just who you get along with the most. You know what I mean?
I didn't get along with my dad.
I don't know
growing
about
up,
that.
but I moved up.
In my
I changed.
family, it's level of worry. So they
Yeah,
love us
yeah.
all the same, but my dad's like, I never had to worry about you.
Yeah.
So I have to give your sister more of my attention and whatever because I worry about her. Your brother was the same. I was like, I know, it's fine.
I didn't worry about you because you were causing harm.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
weren't a
Receiving
victim.
it.
You were creating victims.
Yeah.
I worried about the people.
Yeah.
Well, the
Those
thing is,
around
too, I only
you.
ever reached out when I absolutely had to reach out to my parents for help. But other than that, I've never wanted to burden them or anything.
Well, see, that's my parents worried. My dad worried because I wouldn't ask, so he knows I was out doing maybe something wild to go get it some other way instead of and because swallowing my ego and go, Dad, can you do? Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna go rob a jewelry store instead of
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's where his worry came from, and that's like with my son. Actually, this son's my favorite. That's just how it is, dude. He's my firstborn. We're close. We have a different
Yeah.
connection. My other son is kind of like you. He's gay, and he just
Yeah.
doesn't. He just and he's a victim, and dad's this way, and he acts like a little bitch sometimes. So.
Yeah. Stop pointing at me when you do
But
it.
that's
just so
mom.
easy.
That's mom.
And
that's
mom is
hardcore
his mom's
mom.
it's
That's
probably his mom's
hardcore mom, man.
favorite.
Moms fuck up kids, man. They don't know their place. They're trying to be dad. They're not dad.
Overprotective
Just
shit.
be a mom. Nurture them. Kiss their boo boo. Other than that, you know,
So you don't have sons. You have two girls, right?
3 girls.
3 girls now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You better buy a lot of guns.
My mom wasn't like that.
I take my daughter shooting with me.
Was your mom like that?
Like what?
Like where you said kissing boo-boos and like you're okay. My mom wasn't like
No,
that.
my mom wasn't like that. And I grew
Josh,
up
you were
also,
wearing her
my
clothes.
grandfather was you go up back outside, like, come in, what's going on? Those dudes are fucking starting shit out there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go. And you fight them, call them when you'll fight them one at a time. I was like, well, I wasn't trying to do that. You know? But he would make me go fight these kids, 1, 2, 3, or however.
Yeah.
In the middle of a football game, a baseball game, because someone was roughing me up and I was little. And so I had to do that. And it was, so now when my kids were kids, I was like, they got to go fall and cry. And now I see my friends now that are older that have sons. And they're all, don't, he fell. Everyone who was watching him.
Yeah,
Someone, I'm like, bro, he's a boy. He's going to fall down and eat shit. And then you got to say, hey, toughen up or quit playing.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, okay, I'm
You
going
got
to
to see if
toughen
it's
up.
if it's a real injury or not. Most of it can be solved with get up, and that's all you got to do.
Yeah, shut up and
be
get
like,
up.
And they'll get up. It's
with
not
me if you want to live.
Like, but, it's
But you're
different.
telling them put stuff down your feelings and get over it. That's what you're telling
That's
them.
not what I'm telling them at all.
They-
No.
scrape-
But
a-
okay, that's not what you're telling them. That's what they're doing though. And then they go cry to mom.
I tell you what, as a skateboarder, you're gonna fall and get back up, or you're gonna quit skateboarding.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do every day. Oh man, what happened? It's just not gonna be like that. Bro.
It's
And-
not, I think if when they're little, it's teaching them between what hurts and what doesn't hurt, so you're not crying wolf the whole time. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna cry big if it's not real pain.
Yeah, but everybody's affected differently. What
Yeah.
you think is real pain is not what they think is real pain. You know.
like, do you
Well,
see
they
those
still
kids?
they're still the judge of what is real pain.
You know
Because
those
that's
kids that
their
do
whole
this?
world.
Those
Like,
kids
they
that
don't
do
have-
this, like, you better stop that. And then you're just like,
There's some kids that are like that.
dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I don't even put up with that.
I got one kid that
There's
cries.
a certain phase they have to grow out
like,
of for that.
like
Yeah.
they can deal with pain pretty well. They cannot deal with embarrassment. Embarrassment will make my daughter cry.
I laugh at
If
that.
she feels
though. It's so
embarrassed,
funny.
she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh." And I don't know what
I've
to
seen
do
that one.
to console her.
Yeah.
I try to tell embarrassing stories that I did, and it's the same thing that my dad did. Was like my grandpa
That's when you take them
drowned
to the
babies.
other room.
Listen, I got
Out.
graped. I'm like, whoa,
Whoa.
dude, Jesus Christ. Dad, I just hit my knee. Like, what the fuck? For years. You see me? Huh?
Do you spank your kids?
No.
Not at all.
I
Ever?
don't know. Never.
Yeah.
No.
No, I mean, you don't. You're
Still a baby.
Do you?
anyway.
I haven't, and
And, he did. But I mean,
yeah,
Josh used to
Yeah.
beat
Dude,
the shit out of
dude,
his
my
son.
dad was
Your
like
son,
Indiana
dude.
Jones,
Now.
bro.
I
As
did
soon as my mom's, you know what Edward said while you were at work? Dude, he could.
I think some parents like to hit.
Dude.
I think back, especially back in the day, parents like to hit their kids. Like, give me a reason.
It was just
I want
easier
a
to deal
reason.
with your own emotional stress.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, we got paddled at school. Y'all didn't go through a paddling at school era, right?
Yeah, we
that
did.
stopped in like first grade.
Before, because they stopped it
No.
when I was in.
That's why teachers didn't get burned out back then, because they would take out all their fucking frustration.
Oh, not the teachers, the principal.
Okay.
I could teach you
the
in 2 years.
principal's
All right,
the one that would whack.
Addition.
Dude, I got that paddle hurt, dude. That thing hurt. It's
Yeah, but y'all did shit to get paddled though, bro.
Yeah, no, but we got paddled. We
Yeah.
knew corporal punishment was coming. Y'all.
Now the students are
can't
like
do-
bringing guns and terroristic threats.
Did
and-
you know they can't even yell at you in boot camp anymore?
I didn't know
Or
that.
something like that.
Yes, dude. Because I talked to all these dudes.
I think
that
that's
are getting tattooed.
hyperbole though, bro. They can do whatever they want to you in boot camp.
No, I actually
No,
heard a
because
legit
the
thing
kids
that I heard,
file
like 10 years ago
stuff.
was that a sergeant, if you made a guy do push up, you had to get down and do it with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So like, if
So
you're gonna
after-
molest the cadet, they have to molest him
Back.
you back. to
So
even it out.
that means after the
And it's
first
consensual.
after
Yeah.
the
Bro.
first 2-3 people fuck up with push-ups, by the fourth guy you're like, oh, he's only gonna do like 3 push-ups now.
yeah, you know that he can't even.
It's like those
Like, what you gonna do now? You've been doing
I'll
push-ups
do
all
more
morning.
personal
you-
trainers that are doing sit-ups with you, and then they walk around like, "All right, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job."
I wonder
Yeah.
if that just makes it the punishment for everybody. You know what I mean? Instead of just me
Yeah.
and you going down,
Probably.
all of us. And that way it takes care of itself because the people don't want to do push-ups. So then they get on that guy who's fucking up.
Yeah,
So
Well, we
instead,
got on a couple of dudes in basic training.
it's self-policing instead of them policing it.
Well, it's they're trying to break you out of mentality of individualism. They want you to be
A group.
take orders and be, and if everybody's on board, that makes it just easier to do what they want you to do.
Break them down and then make them come together.
You don't
yeah.
even know,
They
dude.
divide them
All
and
right.
then
Yeah.
bring that. You
You
know,
don't-
the
you don't
whole-
even know, dude.
Yeah, he's watching all the videos of stuff. But push-ups weren't shit though.
Are you?
And-
Are
and
you?
They always
do
make
you
you
get
do it.
upset when someone says you didn't even serve? Do you ever get upset?
No.
Why not?
We
Should
talked
Do you
about
even love
when
your country?
I know,
Should I?
dude.
I mean, if going back, if I had to, I would have gone for Air Force.
Yeah, that's
If
almost
you
like being
had
in the
to.
military.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I would have gone Air Force. I would have gone National Guard.
I mean, I was in the reserves, but I still
You know
have
what?
more to do, though.
I tried to join
That's
the Air
fine.
Force, dude, but I had 2 MIPs from drinking
Oh,
before I
shit.
was
Yeah.
21. I got
Yeah.
caught. They'll take you with 1, but they wouldn't take you with 2. The Navy was like, come on.
The reserves, people look down on you still. They're just like, yeah, okay, weekend warrior. And it's like, dude,
Oh, yeah.
why would I join up full time?
Yeah, not Marine. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine that.
I heard it's easy.
What?
I don't know.
Can I close the window?
Yeah. Because
music.
what? Because ICE, you working with ICE now, dude?
They're playing music.
The Mexicans started playing music next door. They're starting a band,
I
dude.
had
The drums are going off. And
I had an advantage too because
Nice.
my father went through it already, and he was institutionalized. You know, he was just like, if they're gonna use you, and I think he was talking to himself. You gotta use them. You're gonna have to use them because they're gonna use the fuck out of you.
He
So
did
use them.
20 plus in the Army.
20 plus, bro. 20 institutionalized. Still wakes up at fucking 4:30 for no reason.
He-
He called me the other day, like all early and shit. I was like, "What's up?" He's like, I've been up since 2:30. I was like, "You got anxiety?" He's like, "Nah, just fucking starting my day." I was like, "Starting your day?
How old's your dad?
You're ending the night by waking up like that."
Yeah.
He's 62. He just turned 62.
Vance's dad is 94 or
Does he
something
need a
like
place
that.
or what? Tell
He
me.
was a drill instructor.
Ooh, okay.
And he's at this age, he's like real aggressive and kind of reverts back to that. He's
Yeah.
showing
It's all about discipline, man.
but he's stuck in that. He's stuck in that kind of mindset,
Yeah.
dude.
He's losing
Here,
it.
That's a tough one
Switch
to
cords
beat.
with me
Why?
because that one keeps crackling because you're touching it.
Damn, dude, crackling cord.
Hello. Yeah. No, because this is the one where if you touch it,
Because that's the purple one.
no,
Just say it.
because it's
Why?
the
It's the
purple one.
Crocs, dude. They're stepping on everything.
Purple one.
Because that's the purple one.
No, it's crackling, and it was the one that was crackling when we did the other podcast. So you can't touch the wire.
I think the military is necessary for everybody who lacks discipline. If you got discipline, you'll go far. Even if you're dumb or smart or whatever, if you got discipline, you'll go far. But if you don't have discipline, like I didn't have when I was fucking around that age, you gotta
I
go
thought you were
in.
older when you went in.
No, I wasn't older. What do you mean
Oh,
older? Like, how
well,
old?
you're older than you weren't 18.
19?
Oh, okay. That you're like 20 for some reason. 21.
Yeah, you know, and it's weird. In boot camp, there was like a 30-year-old dude, and we were like, "Look at that old dude," you
Yeah,
know.
that's crazy,
And he was like a fit older. He was bald though. That's
Yeah.
like he was. They shave your head, but
Yeah, I
he was
think there's
bald
one in
already.
every basic training.
I had a
class.
whole bunch in mine.
Is that
Of
guy
older
usually?
dudes?
Older dudes. They were older than me. Everybody was older than me.
What year did you join?
2004? 2005?
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Because when in '89 when I joined, there was one old dude. Everyone else was like 18. You know.
Or was it 2003?
I was.
Is that
19,
older dude
18.
respected more or?
No, he was just another boot. He was not respected more because he was an old dude like to
Ah.
us. You know, we were all just young, stupid kids. You know,
Yeah.
I went a year later because I went a year and a half to college after high school. I went to SAC for a year and a half before I joined the Navy.
No.
So I was a year older than him. I turned 21 in boot camp.
I think the one. I take it back. Submarine. I don't know how those guys do that shit.
Oh, my
driving
buddy was on the
submarine?
submarine.
A submarine.
Submarine, I do a submarine.
Oh my god,
Submarine.
I get claustrophobic.
Yeah,
And then you
dude.
got to share a bunk with somebody.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
get
some
claustrophobic,
mugroso.
I don't think.
Like
They're
you and
pretty
Javier
big.
Balzadua,
Oh,
just
my
swapping
God.
bunks.
Oh fuck.
It'd be like, hey,
Swap and spit.
did you fucking? Where'd you
Well, no,
put
we're
my
not there
box
at
of
the same
cigarettes?
time.
But you could be if you stumbled in drunk.
I went in right at the cusp of where you couldn't use 9/11 as an excuse. Right at the very edge.
What do you mean to join?
Yeah, because
A lot of people just there was a rush to join after 9/11.
Yeah.
fuck yeah, right? Yeah. But
Isn't that why you joined?
I
What
joined.
year did you join?
Yeah. Huh?
What year did you
He
join?
joined because you were
2000. I mean, I was gonna join anyway,
Uh-huh.
but that was definitely what
Yeah.
solidified it.
You
What
what
year-
year?
what year did you join?
02 probably.
2002 is when I
Also, right after. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, if you waited like 2 or 3 years outside of that, saying I joined because 9/11, like I heard people were like, "Get the fuck out of here! That shit happened like 3 years ago." But I was right on the cusp where one drill sergeant was like, "You guys are probably thinking and blah blah blah," and this other drill sergeant was like, "This guy was like, I joined to fight terrorists." Like, really? Because they bombed us like fucking 2 years ago, whatever. Shut the fuck up, you know.
Really, they had that kind of attitude. It was
Yeah,
like,
they were like, if you were serious, and the guy was like, he was like 30 some years old. So like, if you really wanted, you would have signed up the day it fucking. He was getting in his ass, dude.
Yeah.
wow,
He's like,
dude.
don't fucking, because so at some point they chilled the fuck out and they ask you, all right, stand up one by one, and we're gonna ask like, why did you join?
They never
Why did
asked
you
us
join?
why we
did you
joined
join?
back then, though.
No?
Because not in '89.
They'd asked you if you
Well,
were
you
gay
didn't
or
have
not.
shit going on though, right?
Desert
Right.
Shield and Desert Storm were building up.
Have you
That
seen,
was like
have
90,
you seen
I
that
think,
show?
90 and 91.
91, yeah,
I joined in
because-
89.
My dad went over there. Yeah.
When was the Don't Ask, Don't Tell start?
All of that was already on.
That
was
was
the 90s now?
That was the 80s.
Well,
80s
Oh.
and 90s.
80s and 80s
Yeah.
and early
There's-
90s.
There's this
mid 90s.
Clinton solidified it though.
There's this show where this guy joins and he's gay, and it's about right before we invaded Iraq
Yeah.
in like '94, right?
Mm-hmm.
About. And so it's like the whole thing's about how he's gay, but he's holding it in and he's making it through.
He's holding it in.
Become
like
a
shit.
Marine.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, it's
Gain this
his mom, who he doesn't have a good relationship with,
Mm-hmm.
comes. She's like, I found your real birth certificate, and she goes, here, and it was right when he graduated. He's only 17. She's like, so you can come home, and they were gonna take it away from him, and so she ended up signing off for him. But the guy he looked up to, which was like his sergeant or above him, he was gay, and he was like, I want to be like you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because he basically
You got that way to the garage?
he was like basically you were able to stay in the closet and do this and be a man's man, and I want to be like that.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much the whole show.
What? How long was
Was
this
this on
series?
the O channel or what the fuck?
I know.
I don't know, my
Just
wife was
Hallmark. This is Hallmark.
Was this on Bravo? This is on
My
Bravo,
wife was
right?
watching it,
Bravo.
and I got caught up on
I
the end
hate
of it.
that shit,
And
right?
then
When
you
you
watch
walking by, you're
90
like,
Day
what are you
Fiancé
watching?
right
Some-
afterwards.
Some fucking weird shit that you're like, why? And it hooks you in.
Well, I was
and it's
like,
all transvestite show. You're like, and you're invested. You're like, so wait, so the big purple hair one
Yeah.
hates the big white hair one?
no,
It was RuPaul joins the military, or what was
what
it?
got me was I see these military dudes beating up another guy, and I'm like, why is she watching this? Like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck is this? And then I've watched it after a while. I was like, what is this about? And then she tells me all that. I was like, okay, now it makes sense why you put this on while
You
you're
made the
watching.
army palatable for girls.
yeah. But I just thought, like, why is she watching military shit where dudes are beating each other up? What the fuck? Why am I
know,
You
the
were
next-
just watching G.I. Jane, weren't you?
The next series is Real Military Wives. Like Real Housewives.
Yeah.
But real and they're just cheating on all their
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
husbands and shit.
Like, dude, in the Navy,
The real
in the
special
Navy,
forces.
In the Navy.
when the fucking Bellawood, the fucking Missouri or whatever took off on a Westpac or something, and they're all crying. The ship goes
Shit.
off the next week in the club on base. Ba-da-ba-ba. They're all out there, dude.
Yeah.
They're all the wives are out there, dude. And I didn't know that was just like,
Dude, I met a couple of them. I used to work at this clinic and this-
STD clinic?
a walkie-talkie clinic. They would come in, I'd do their X-ray real quick, and they would leave. And it was military wives mostly because the permanent party people, they would go to the hospital, right? And so I'm working out in the clinic where all the family members would come through and shit. Dude, they're coming like to the nines, bro. And I'm like, all right, we're gonna do this and that. And I'm a young kid, horny as fuck, right? And I'm just like, all right, go ahead and I'm gonna pull this down. I'm gonna palpate for we have marks of where we're supposed to do or whatever. And now I can just eyeball. I'm not gonna touch fucking nobody. But back then I'm like, okay, all student mode and shit.
It's just all,
And fucking, she's like, do you need me to pull down my jeans? I was like, that's not necessary. And she pulls them down. She's wearing a fucking lace thong. And I was like, all right. She's a hot fucking Asian lady. And like, my husband's deployed. Tell me all this shit. I was like, oh, good for him. Fucking- hold your breath. All right, now jiggle your shoulders. All right. Thank you so much. She's all like picking them all up in front of me. I was like, all right, thank you so much for your whatever. I'll see you later. And she's like, oh, okay. So when do I get the results? I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out of here. Who cares? You're gonna be fine, you fucking sexy ass bitch.
yeah, that's the deployed husband. That's what he's out there dealing with, dude. That's what's sad, dude.
Oh, do you know what's funny is that her husband's out deployed. He's fucking all these random hoes too. So
where's he deployed at?
Wherever
wherever the fuck
wherever
ever.
they deploy you to, it don't matter. They deploy you.
There's hoes wherever you go.
Afghanistan? There's hoes.
There's hoes wherever you go. Yeah,
Is there hoes in Afghanistan?
On base,
Bro,
the other military
you can find some hoes.
the other military chicks
and,
that are on
not
base.
infantry units,
Oh,
yeah, where
okay.
they have allow women like
Yeah.
Civilian workers.
yeah.
Civilian-
Mostly like the female soldiers. Not so much
Mostly
the
female
civilian
soldiers, but you go off post or off or whatever, you're five, whatever.
So the
I don't
female
know.
soldiers were constantly running through the dudes.
Yes.
Some more. You know, they're just like everywhere else.
I wonder-
There's-
No,
there's
no, no.
house and
She
there's
wasn't
fucking-
running through the
No.
This is
Dude,
2025. She was running.
They
through
were
the
running
Yeah.
through dudes. The dudes are running through them, and there's always like one high and mighty bitch was like, I just lost all respect for you. Or like, you're a lesbian. Get the fuck out of here. You don't understand the plight.
Do you think it's because?
light.
Do you think it's because women who join have more testosterone than most women?
Not at all.
Some of them
There's some girly
jobs.
women, bro.
Yeah, there's some fine, just girls that they did it for their careers and their jobs or whatever.
I don't know why I was picturing, oh, fuck me. And it was just a woman like
There's this,
It's
you're right about the girls running. There's this hot tattoo artist chick, and she'd be with one of the dudes and then another dude and another dude and another. She was with this dude and that dude. And I was like, man, all these dudes are running through that chick. Then I saw like, oh no, she's running through these dudes.
Running through them.
Yeah, because she's the one when she'd come and talk to, she'd be talking shit like,
what's that dick, bro?
Got that, and I was like, oh, it's you. Throwing them
It's
away.
the same way for like
they're
all
fighting for her and shit. They're all getting beef with each other.
It's the same way if a dude runs through all the women. He's running through all the women. So if there's a bunch of dudes, she's running through all these fucking dudes.
I don't know if it's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Unless you get that
If she
real
wants
dumb
that dick,
chick
she's
that
gonna
doesn't
take
know
that
any
dick from
better.
me, dog.
Like, do you
no,
think girls are that dumb that don't know that fall for every
they're
guy's
not
shit?
dumb, bro.
They're the ones that allow it unless they're claiming they're getting raped.
She was
every
a
time or something,
hooah.
She was a hooah. First,
I do think
she was a hooah.
I think guys can be whores, but it's just
Second, she pushed me.
But of a chicks like I ran through all that whole friend group. I ran through them. It's like no, they all took turns with you.
No. She see that's if she's just an object, but if she's a person making decisions, she decided to run through all those dudes.
So how do you think it looks like if you're out and like say we're a bunch of single dudes out and there's that chick and we all go like I banged that chick and you go I banged her too and you go I banged her too, I banged her too. But how does it look like? Ha ha. But when it's turned around, do you think when there's a bunch of girls and they're like, and one girl's like, dude, I fucked that dude, I fucked that dude, I fucked that dude. And then her friends are going, damn, you got down, girl? Do you think it's the same?
Yeah,
But they don't
it's
say
the same.
that.
Women are fucking
They
gross.
say that to their friends just like guys would brag about that.
It's just like how this dynamic is where if we were all single, Raul's the fucking whore of the group and we're like, yeah, you're bad. You're fucking crazy. That's how they have it. There's a couple of whores in every group.
I've never said that to another friend of mine. You're bad. You're
Well,
crazy.
that's how they would say if we were like women and shit. But dudes are like, oh, fuck yeah, good job, bro. We're positive by nature. You know what I mean? We're not gonna demoralize. Oh, you're a whore. You're gonna catch.
Oh,
we're like,
so
fuck yeah, bro.
women do that to themselves.
Women do that to themselves.
Ah.
Women are negative to themselves, and they have a friend group where like, oh, you know Rebecca, she sucks anybody's dick.
Yeah, and then you know what? And then when I'm with girls that I know, and they'll be like, "Oh, she's leaving with another dude," you know
what
and stuff
though?
like that.
I have seen it.
That's
where,
hater.
Where,
She's hater. She wants to leave with all the dudes.
where guys are like that, but it's a fat girl, and that's the only time I ever heard it that way. Where it's like, "Oh, she fucked you," and I think it's just because she's bigger than the guy.
Because he couldn't get with the snack, and that was the refrigerator protecting the snack, and he just said, "Fuck it, I'll just bang the refrigerator." Because he couldn't get to the snacks.
That's what. No, he. That's what. I think,
dude. That's perfect.
That's what my.
That's perfect. Yo, why am I gonna start with a snack when I got the whole fridge? That's perfect, dude. You gotta do that. That's fucking good. That's good. And I get why guys like fat chicks, bro. That's fucking good, dude.
Oh, that's gonna fucking great.
That's gonna fucking kill. That's so good. I'm doing it. I don't care.
Oh man.
I got this new one. I was like, "Does size
Who are
matter?"
you in Austin?
Good. I had this whole bit about skinny bitches and fat bitches anyway.
There's not really fat bitches in Austin.
But there is usually
No,
a refrigerator
they are.
protecting the
Not-
snack.
not
There
a
is
lot.
when they move there, and then someone realized like, oh, I can't stay like this, or I'm never gonna get any play.
I'll tell you this: you just don't notice them as much because there's so much more like thin.
That's what I'm
chicks.
saying. I'm going
But
percentage wise.
the ratio is exactly the same. You're
As
just
San Antonio, no.
no. The ratio is the same as much as San Antonio, but there's more sexy women around, so you don't even see like they're like.
Well,
just
you're going to the
objects
sexy
you.
woman spots. Go to the torta spots, dude. They're
There you
out
go.
there. There's torta spots out there, bro. I bet.
God,
They
you know
dance
that,
in a
that'd be a
circle.
dope ass bar name. The
Torta Slayers.
The torta spot. That would be a dope ass because it's like, just come. Who cares? No one's gonna judge you here. We have a buffet.
Like where the area specifically that I live at right now, it's a lot of people from like India and like they're not from
They're thin. Indians
They're
are
not
thin.
from the United States, and
Depends.
yeah, there's not a bunch of fat people.
Yeah.
And when I say fat, I'm not saying like, oh, that person's chubby, a little overweight. I'm talking about like, a morbidly obese person. And
Morbidly
well, you do come
obese.
from the valley too, so
oh
That's
my
what I
god! When I went and
saw.
did South Padre, that's when it clicked. I was like, half
their
the
diet.
audience
It's
is
the diet.
morbidly obese.
Was like Kool-Aid.
diet.
Half the audience is like Kool-Aid.
Josh,
What?
hilarious, bro. You're hilarious.
Why?
You're like, I've been spoon fed my whole life.
Dude, I
White people are superior.
no. I saw. I was reminded how much I've changed because when I was talking to Raymond and Sonia and Mario, right, and they've all been in the Valley for years, just as like I've been or used to be, and I said I noticed when it changed when I stopped saying San Marcos, and I started saying San Marcos, and they all looked at me like, oh, like why the fuck would you say?
You know
like
what
that?
it is? You caught the Madonna accent.
Madonna. Oh, doing the English. Yeah.
So in San Marcos.
Well, she was married to a guy from UK.
She
so
did live over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I say San Marcos, and then I noticed it when
Marcos.
And when I noticed it when I said it on stage, I said margarita, and a few people were like, "The fuck, margarita?"
So drink a margarita.
It's a joke I have.
Do you say San Antonio or San Antonio? Dude?
I know, but that's the weird thing. They don't say
San Anto.
They don't say. Well, I guess some do, but then I've never heard of San Diego or Los Angeles. Like they're just, you know what I mean? But specifically with San Marcos, they do. I don't know why.
Welcome to America.
Ice.
Yeah. Once I crossed that checkpoint, I became American.
And your own people judge you.
Became a
Dog.
man, too.
That's why I had all my kids in San Antonio, so they're 100% American.
No,
Wait, you had the little one in San Antonio too?
Yeah, all of them in San Antonio.
Yeah, remember when we started comedy? He was.
No, Xavier, you had him in San Antonio too?
Yeah, I was going up there, but my
Oh, that's right.
My family.
Yeah.
Did you really
Damn.
not want to have a kid in the Valley
Right.
just in case there's some discrepancy?
No, we lived in San Antonio. That was all.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it weird? Does it seem like more people from the Valley are like Trump supporters or against Trump?
No, because in McAllen and Brownsville it got like really bad.
Like what?
Like I remember going to the bus station.
yeah.
You mean the immigrant situation?
Yeah, and it was like 300 people, just families.
So
at the bus
they
station.
became
I was like, what the
Trumpers,
fuck?
Well,
Yeah, they became
it's
Trumpers.
easy to say, oh, the border, it needs to be, and you
But when
live
you
in
live
Nebraska, but then if you live on the border, you're actually affected by it, you know.
You're seeing it.
Yeah.
They're running through your backyards and shit like that.
I mean, also you're taking advantage of it, but also you get the good with the bad.
My
you know?
Uncle Mo used to leave because he lived right there on the border, Progreso. You could see the wall, right? And he'd leave food. Progreso. I don't know. I can't do that one.
Hey, a wise man once said, if you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud.
I put an Italian accent for no reason. And so he'd leave food in the barn. So I was like, why do you leave? Because I remember we were smoking back there and we're going back inside.
Like rats and shit.
And I was like, why are you leaving food in the barn? And he's just like, so if anybody comes over, they don't go to my house. They just come here.
What kind of food would he leave? Like a bag of cereal?
Like chips and shit like that. Like stuff that you can leave in a bag and not out so rats would eat it.
That's like what you do when you have rats. You leave food on the table so they don't come bother you in your bed. They just go to the table.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
In the medieval times, they would leave bread and shit on the table so they wouldn't go to their.
I never thought about
my
that.
cousin was he did the training to be a police officer there, and it was only going to be 2 cops there, and they told him at this time and at this time you don't go here.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, you don't patrol this area from this time to this time."
And they let him cross?
that's when they do something.
That's when the Bartels.
And he was just like, "Oh, I don't work for Texas. I work for
the Bartel.
Yeah, exactly. So he quit. And he's like, I ain't doing this shit.
What about those ICE agents that are getting $50,000 bonuses to be ICE and just to go out there and be fucking dicks? Really?
Dicks? I mean, I don't know. I don't know about dicks. I mean, are they doing a hard fucking job? Yeah. Are they making like crucial decisions with a fucking 2-year degree? Probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm
you know
saying.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they're sending out there with zero training and they're being dicks. A lot of them are getting caught on camera being fucking dicks. They don't know the procedure.
People's motivations are different for everything, you know. But
if you give me a gun and 50 G's,
50
and
G's,
say, go get them, dude, and we're gonna give you another bonus
for what? 2-year contract? I mean, how long is their contract for?
I don't know.
Well, it's like that. Jimmy Dore said it because there was a ICE agent talking about in our unit Shadow Dragon. And then Jimmy Dore goes, yeah, that's how you know you're the good guys, when your unit is named after 2 things that humans fear on a primal level.
Yeah, that's...
I like to
Renegade Marauders. Like, what, dude?
When it was like in the 90s. In the 90s, it was like, I guess, open border because you'd go back and forth.
Well, it was a friendly border for sure.
Yeah.
But that's because it was stabilized.
Yeah.
In 2004, 2005, that's when there was a heavy thing going on with the Bartels and shit.
They broke them up.
Well, I don't know about that. They just arrested the wrong person, and then
Chapo.
They
I don't know.
They broke him up.
He made a move. He made a move to take over a certain play. I mean, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But he made a move to take over, and that caused chaos, power vacuum, all that shit. So that's what happened. But back then, I mean, they conducted their business
Actually,
regularly.
I heard that the chair has been running it since the 90s. All the cartels.
Huh.
You know,
Really?
the chair, La CIA?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Out of Sinaloa?
CIA, yeah.
Well, they've definitely been facilitating certain things, but again, it was controlled, right?
Well, it was still there. It was don't fuck with the people coming from America because they're giving us money. They're buying our shit. They're going to restaurants. Don't fuck with them. But then 04, 05, people start getting kidnapped.
Remember when they kidnapped those those 2 black girls, and they killed one at the car, or 2 of them in the car?
Yeah, I saw that recently.
They took 2 of them, and then they thought they were like Haitian, but they were just Americans or something like that. And they went, "Oh fuck!" And they brought them back.
Yeah,
and then they get 2 fucking or 3, 4 cartel dudes that were giving up as a sacrificial lamb, bro.
Yep, I saw that.
They were like, "We're sorry. Here's the dudes that did it." Yeah, fucking off with the chompa.
That's it. See, so when that happened, the reason why they were like kidnapping people is because there was no order. Like,
the
this
top
guy
got taken down.
The top guy got arrested.
Yeah.
And he got extradited in the
and the young guy started to fight over it.
No, and so El Chapo. Have you guys seen the documentary on fucking Netflix? So El Chapo and the other guys were fighting for fucking power. The movies, yeah, they're fighting for power, and that caused the whole fucking in-war fighting.
Yeah,
fucking Tijuana, all that bullshit.
A power vacuum, is that what they call it?
It's a power vacuum.
It's a Dyson.
Yeah. And so that's why people were like, "Hey, I'm gonna kidnap some. Fuck it, bro. Like, who's gonna tell me shit?
Whatever makes you money."
Yeah.
But there isn't any big investigation into any of these fucking murders, really, dude. It's just what the cartel or whoever wants to say, all right, we can't fade this heat, give them something. And then there ain't no big cop busting everyone, kicking in doors.
No.
Dude.
I was in El Paso during that time when the height of the fucking the chaos and shit. Yeah, the Juarez.
Oh, the Juarez murder. I was in
I was good
in El Paso.
Oh, yeah?
And we'd watch the news because you get
You
El
guys
Paso,
were in the
New
same
Mexico.
city.
El Paso and Juarez? Dude, there's like over 10,000 girls.
No, I was saying when you were in prison and he was there. I was like, you guys were in the same city.
Oh, shit.
You never even came to visit, bro. But yeah, you'd see the Juarez news and there's people just disappearing every day, dude.
Yeah.
It's been going on for years.
They were
Juarez,
trafficking
dude.
all those people. No, I used to go over there because I was making deals. And
I mean,
shit,
the winter Texans would go over there. The people that come up from like Chicago and fucking Wisconsin, and they stay in the valley because it was warm, and then they go into Mexico and buy all their medicine and alcohol.
I couldn't show my military ID because they wouldn't allow military personnel to cross.
We used to walk.
Oh,
it was
'cause
crazy.
the military had a ban on crossing over there.
Reynosa,
Yeah.
you park on the American side, and then you walk across
Yeah,
the
we do
bridge
that
to Reynosa, and then go to the clubs.
Well, when I was in San Diego, we can go to Tijuana.
Matamoros.
No, Tijuana.
I never went to Matamoros.
I
went to
yeah,
Matamoros?
dude, we went to Matamoros all the time. But Tijuana,
That place is fucking
we weren't
dangerous.
supposed to go because they were just like
I like
everything that's
Reynosa
going to
better.
happen. But you hear all the stories and you're like, I'm missing that.
Yeah. You're like,
Fuck.
what? People got murdered? Let's go, dude.
Yeah, dude. Do you remember when they kidnapped that dude Brian Kilroy, the
That sounds
UTSA student or UT Austin student?
Mm-mm.
They had gone down there for spring break, and
Hey, he was disrespectful though. I heard too though.
dude, he was just
I heard disrespectful.
No, they were walking down the street, and he was in a group. I talked to this dude that was there with them in that group but there was a bunch of us, so people were in like 5 dudes here, 10 dudes here, whatever.
Yeah.
And that they were all walking down the street. They were all walking down the street when all of a sudden he was towards the back of the group, and all of a sudden he was gone. He was gone.
Turkey shooting.
And they the story came out later that the dude that does the Santeria for, I don't know, whoever their Chapo was at the time, whoever the guy that was running it, that they would sacrifice a human body, and so they got this dude to sacrifice this dude.
Perfect.
And more pain this dude goes in, the more protected the drug dealer would be. So they said they pulled this dude's spine out of his body while he was still alive.
Jesus Christ.
And did some horrible shit to
Oh,
this
well, then
dude.
that's good because he's not feeling anything then.
Yeah. So then the next weekend,
That's your nervous system.
the next weekend is when we had robbed that jewelry store, right? And and so we had all this money. So we went to Matamoros for the following weekend of spring break, and there was those flyers plastered all over for this dude.
Yeah.
And so when we were walking down Matamoros, I was like, "Hey, man, y'all look out, man! They snatched this dude off the streets." And so I was just like all super on point, making like, "Everyone, look out, who's that?" You know. And I was just super like knocking off too, but for real.
Yeah.
But you know, but I'm for real though. Like this shit's for real. And that poor dude, because that was everywhere.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until years later that they found out what happened to that poor dude. That's scary, dude.
We would get a report, like, hey, like every weekend we have the fucking, all right, you guys be safe, this and that. Make sure you show up to fucking formation. It's this and that. Give us the speech. If you go across the border, our first one. I know you're gonna fucking do it, but come back alive. And they like some Marines got fucking shot point blank, execution style, you know. And I was working. Sometimes I would have to go to the morgue and shoot X-rays of people, and you would see fucking the fucking guy that got black. I don't know. Who knows if he got hit by whoever? But I would go. I would relate to that because I would have to go to the morgue.
So you would see them all fucking shot up, like just
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah, fresh. I would see body parts too, like.
And you're El Paso.
People came back from I think Iraq or Afghanistan. Yeah, I'm in El Paso, and because it's an Army Medical Center, so like some people get filtered through Walter Reed. San Antonio's a big hub.
BAMC and all that.
Yeah, BAMC, and then El Paso would get so we had 20,000 soldiers come back, and we had a fucking trash bags about people that got blown up or body part. And you have to document, you know, try to fucking.
And it's supposed to be one person, or you supposed to separate?
No, I got a bag of feet, so we just got to mark. Okay, this is
They're like, it's weird. This guy had 4 feet, dude.
They have numbers attached to them, and this number correlates to this, and this number correlates, you know, and then someone else figures all that shit out. And it's just like, and then you see the guy all that. I'm
so
like,
just that alone, if
right,
you had
buddy.
never seen combat or anything, you could say I got PTSD from just that.
I got PTSD, bro. Yeah.
I don't think that's bullshit. But anyway, no, but I'm saying, but
What
you
if
could
that's
say,
your
I've
PTSD?
seen
yeah,
people-
that's what I'm saying. That's your PTSD.
I've seen, I don't know how many people die right in front of me. This guy got fucking his throat slit, and he came in the hospital.
That gave me nightmares for a week.
I mean, and I'm seeing
Have you told me
him.
that?
Like, there's blood everywhere. I mean, I've seen multiple times like that. Gunshots, you know, this lady. I don't want to tell you anyway. I've seen a whole bunch of crazy shit.
I just heard a commercial on the radio.
Yeah.
The DAV, the Disabled Veterans thing, and then this girl comes in. Yes, I was in the Air Force, and the steady boom and boom. Now I have PTSD. And you were in a big boom, boom. Oh, I got PTSD. You know, now she's claiming all this PTSD.
Your PTSD is other people's PTSD.
I know, but I say that. My little brother did 28 years and was in the shit, and he's like, I'm fucking fine. And like I went through whatever, and I'm like, I'm fine. The worst thing that
people say they're fine, but you're not.
You
fine.
know the PTSD that I have really? I guess prison. I have some weird dreams or nightmares, whatever you want to call it, about being locked up again. And I wake up, I'm like, fuck, I'm not. And my son, with him overdosing.
Yeah.
And seeing him dead and giving him mouth to mouth and pumping on his chest, and he woke up because I Narcaned him, and that I can see in my head, dude.
Yeah.
That one right there fucked me up, bro. Yeah. But that's it. I mean, but besides that, I can still even shake that off if I have to. It's not disabling me, but it's fucking there.
Yeah.
You know, but whatever. That's me. I mean,
everybody deals with it differently.
Hey, chill out, bro. Don't start crying.
I know I got anger in me, bro. So, and I can see it in other people too. But I told Veronica, I was like, I have anger issues. She's like, yeah, like, you know.
You're like, what?
She's
You
like,
say yeah to me, bitch?
She was like, what happened? I was like, this guy was like walking and he was pissing me off, dude. And you see those fucking tough guy walks? I don't know why people do this. They're like,
yeah,
you know, walking like this, and I'm pushing my daughter on a swing. It's a beautiful day too. I'm enjoying. I'm like, my daughter, hi, daddy. I'm like, this is fucking great. And then so I look over, and they're having a birthday party at the little pavilion, and this guy walks off. First, this guy walks like he is the baddest dude. He's like walking like this at first, like that, and then his other like little short stocky dude walks like this, like he's fucking buff guy and shit. I'm at the nice area park, but these fucking hoodlums come to the nice area And I used to do that too. And when I in the hood, I'm gonna go to the fucking nice place. Why am I gonna
be tough at church.
Yeah, there's no grass at our park. Let's go to the one where there's nice, trick or treating in a nice neighborhood. You never had to deal with that, bro. Anyway, so I don't know. I'm just pushing her, and I'm noticing. I'm like, fucking pushing her off. She was like to the sky, and I had to calm myself down because she was like going so high that she's like coming back. Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, sorry. She was like laughing and she was enjoying it, but I realized I'm like, man, I gotta calm the fuck down because these guys' walks and he's all, I don't know. It's just the way they were talking too, and you could, and I'm psychic. I think. Because I'm like, bro, this guy sold a little bit of coke and now he's like the toughest dude on the planet or whatever. You know what I mean? This other dude, he had tattoos, but you could tell that they weren't affiliated or anything. But he was trying to make it seem like he was. You see those dudes? You see those dudes, bro. And I'm just all like, this motherfucker's walking around like he's fucking Mr. fucking, and had shades on like this and shit and looking up. I don't know. I just felt like I felt rage coming and I'm like, what the fuck? It's a beautiful day.
Why didn't you go give him a piece of your mind?
I couldn't because I have my daughter.
Dude,
that's why.
on Halloween,
Yeah.
I was dressed as Jesus.
I saw it. Yeah.
Okay. I almost hit someone, bro. Like I was like,
With your car?
no, like I was like, this is gonna be very ironic if Jesus busts this motherfucker right now, bro.
What happened, dude? I got to fight with Jesus on Halloween.
Dude, I was just like,
Was he a banker?
no, this dude.
Imagine them booking you
You're
in a
stupid.
Jesus outfit.
You're stupid, Josh. I caught that too, dude.
Yeah.
Why are you anti-Semitic?
It was Pontius Pilate, dude. He was dressed like his Pontius
said
Pilate, and I was
banker.
like, "What's up, bitch?"
We all know what that means.
No.
We all know what banker means, Josh.
Yeah. So yeah, he just
See a
said,
big
made some
nose
comments.
banker? Get the fuck out of
Is
here.
that what I said?
Yeah. He made some
Cheapskate,
fucking stupid
big
comments about like, I heard you going through some shit with your son, and why aren't you? And you're out right now, like. That's where your priorities are.
Who said that?
This dude that I know from high school, and I was like, he was just trying to. It was weird. He's a meth head, and I was just like, what, bro? I go like, you don't even know what I'm going. Yeah. Well, I know that you're out here, and that's apparently this is where your part. And I was just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit this motherfucker in the like with everything I've been going through. You have no business to even say a fucking word to me,
Holy.
bro.
You know what you did? You turned the other cheek.
I did.
Wow.
I did, and I went like this. I looked at him, and I just looked at my friend, and I just said, "Whatever, dude." And I just turned around before because I was already there. Like one more thing, and I was gonna hit him, dude. And I was just like, "I'm dressed as Jesus, bro." Like for real. I even looked. I was like,
All he does is presses your thorns in, and you're like,
dude,
oh.
I was like, "Ah."
But where's your cross?
Yeah, yeah. I was hot, dude. I just,
Where's Mother Mary, huh?
yeah, I just walked off, dude. And he walked out. Like he saw, like he turned around and walked away, and then I just walked away. And I was like, this
One time I
bitch
almost
here.
fucking, I wanted to crush Ty. I wanted to crush him.
Ty.
Ty Wynn?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what?
I wanted to crush him. Like, that's what I picture. I
Like,
wanted to crush
make
him,
love
bro.
to him.
And I've never forgiven him either.
Was
bro.
that in
Every
front
time I
of
see
us?
him,
Was that in
The
front
dude
of
that
us?
rap, puts those rap videos.
No, it was in front of Raul, though.
was
That's
talking
the
in
dude
front
that
of your
posts
daughter, about your
the
daughter,
rap
right?
videos, right?
He was calling me. He was saying, like, you're
Oh,
out right now. We're having a drink at fucking mugshots.
Oh, you're a bad father.
You were there, too?
But he's
I feel
that
like I
dude.
told you. I don't think
I
you
don't
were
know
there.
But he's
Right.
like an agitator, though, right?
Yeah.
He was drunk.
But he's that kind of that personality. His thing is to kind of be an agitator.
He pokes. He's funny, but when he's drunk, it doesn't. And I'm drunk too.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
translate
I don't.
well.
Especially when you talk about me being the father. Like this guy had no business. He's
Yeah, like that, like,
you're out right
that's a
now. And
touchy
where's your kid
subject.
at? Wow, you're a bad father. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And I looked at him, and he just was oblivious. I was looking at him like, bro, I'm gonna crush your head. Like I'm gonna crush you.
And
I'll crush your bones, bro.
And what did he
You're
say?
a stupid. I didn't tell him none of that. I was like, all right, man, why don't we just keep our opinions to ourselves? He was like, wow. Like, like, oh my God, dude. This guy lives like a white lady. Like, what the fuck? He lives like a woman.
That's
like,
people
he's-
that
like,
don't think they'll ever get punched in
You're
the
not
mouth.
protected in society, you stupid fuck. You know what I mean?
But
I've calmed down, but I've always had that in my heart. I'll never forgive him for that.
But you know, there's a whole string of videos now of girls just getting mollywopped out there, dude. That bam, someone's
Oh
face and they're
my
like,
God,
"Bitch,
yeah.
you touch me again, I'm gonna defend
And they're
myself."
taking their spaces back.
Yeah, and men are taking their spaces back, boy. And boy, women
law-
fought long and hard for equal rights, and they're giving them equal rights and lefts, dude.
Once they started having lady cops, dudes started beating up ladies, like out of protection and shit.
Dude, but they're whooping them with no shame, and people
Before
backing
lady
them up
cops?
too.
before lady cops, all these knights and fucking shining badges were like, you don't ever put your hands on a lady. This guy got stabbed or something, you know what I mean? But now the lady cops are like, no, we know that bitch was asking for it and shit. Fuck her.
And when when a chick defends another dude beating up a chick, you're like, like, we got something there.
I got hemmed up one time. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it, but this
brought it up.
This lady cop was like, "We know she's lying. They do this all the fucking time. You're fine. You just have to leave the house for a little bit. You can come back. We're not kicking you out. Just go, cool down." And I was like, "What? I'm not leaving my house." And he's like, "We got a warrant for your arrest. We can take you in.
You're like, I see
you
you
want to go to jail? You want to go somewhere else?" I was like, "What am I supposed to do?" And I started going, "Where am I going? Well, I guess I gotta go somewhere." I started to fucking change it. And she was looking at me like, ew. But I'm not gonna go to jail. I'm just my ego. Fuck that.
She stepped back. Stop.
Stop being a bitch, sir. We got a bitch 42.
Yeah.
We got a bitch 42 in progress. We got bitch tits in progress. I'm just like, no way. Now my eyes hurt. Fuck you, dude. My dad's gonna kill me.
Dude, that's a thing now. The mace. Everyone's pulling out mace and macing people. Let me tell you, bro. If someone maces me, I'm gonna follow that person to the end of this world to fucking get them back, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
Have you ever been maced before?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was pissed, dude.
Yeah.
Well, who'd you get maced by?
These Mexican skinheads. We had a big old. My friend, remember my friend in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
Larry, the professional wheelchair tennis player?
Yeah.
These dudes were supposed to jump him on the last day of school at Jeff.
What?
And
He says it like everybody has a wheelchair friend who's a professional tennis player.
me and his brother were good friends, and his brother's like, hey, man, they're going to jump Larry after school. And we had just graduated.
And he was
like
already in a wheelchair?
before. No, he wasn't in a wheelchair.
Oh, shit.
This was he could walk and talk shit a lot.
Crazy.
So,
Yeah.
because he got shot in the back like in
Oh, okay.
90 something. Anyway.
He was in his front yard, right?
No, not his front yard. They had a car wreck over on Zarzamora and Woodlawn, and these gangsters were talking shit when they wrecked.
Damn, you have
they
a
came out,
different paralysis
started
story?
arguing.
Yeah.
And they pulled out guns, and everyone started shooting, and they shot him. He was running, and they shot him in the back with the 45.
Oh my god.
But anyway, so we went over there to back him up, and like we're all
Pretty good shot.
like on this side, and they're on that side. There's all these Mexican skinheads, and they're like, "What's up, man?" They're talking all this shit, and one of them came running from behind and hit his brother in the face with the butt of the mace can.
Oh.
Bam! And then he went like he thought he had a gun because he went, "Come on, motherfuckers!" And he maced all of us, dude.
Yeah.
And then, but he was going, "Come on, mother, once more!" Like then we were all like, "Oh, motherfucker!" And my buddy Roland just went running at him, and he's spraying Roland straight, and Roland had his head down, so he's getting him all like right here. And I guess Roland just had his eyes closed or was feeling, and he got him. Whoop. And when they went down, the dude's can fell. And that dude got towed up from the flow up, and he got knocked out. And then they tried to run me over, and that because I was maced, everyone was maced, and all of a sudden I heard, "Hey!" They said, "Look out!" And I moved him. And the car runs right into the wall
Jesus.
next to me, and then they tried to back up and
Mace
take
the car. Yeah.
And we chased him and got him and beat him. And then the next thing you know, I'm going to court for assault. I took 2 assault charges to trial. Took it to trial, and
That's
in
fucking
trial,
crazy, dude.
in trial, my boy Roland went and took the stand in my defense, and because everything they were saying I did, it was what Roland did. They said, because the guy said, I maced him, and he was running at me, and he tackled me, and that was what Roland did. So Roland went to fucking court and said, no, I did that. I did that. It was me that got maced, and they were just like, what? And then they were like, isn't it true that fellow gang members just get other gang members to lie for them on the stand and all this? He was like, I said, what? I'm not in the gang. Look at them. They were all skinheads, dude. They were all. I go, look at them. What am I, a hairhead? And they're skinhead. And they like. Then it was
Fucking
fun.
Hairhead gang. Yeah.
They had a
Privilege.
chalkboard, and they told the one dude, "You want to tell us what happened?" He goes, "Well, we pulled up in the car, and Edward came running out, and he was going wee-ha, wee-ha, and he was jumping up and throwing karate kicks through the car and kicking him." The driver was like this, looking at me,
funny.
and I was jumping up, going, and then I would run around the car and go to the passenger side and jump up and kick the passenger too, and then I'd run back and was going yeehaw, yeehaw. And then when I got on the stand, they were like, Mr. Hernandez, they said, are you a black belt in karate or something like that? And I was like, no. Have you? No, I'm nothing
We have
karate.
the car door height. You're on.
And they were like, yeah. And they were like, how tall are you? And they were like, how tall are you? And I was just like, I'm 5'3", you know. And
What does that even matter?
yeah, he's in a Bronco, you know, like a fucking lifted Bronco. And they were like,
You have the car door height.
they was all fucking, and I got found not guilty to fucking assault charges that I took to trial. Dude.
I almost went not guilty on. I finally handled the fishing without a license in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, fishing without license,
Dude, this is 19 years ago.
That's crazy. That still followed you.
I know. I was like, you know what? Let me just because I'm working with the government now. So let me handle this so I don't get fucking hemmed up. So I handled it, and I had a hearing and all. It was like a criminal court.
Where
right?
did you go to this hearing at?
On Google FaceTime or whatever.
Oh,
like,
you just
like
did a Zoom?
like the Google Meet, yeah. And so I was like fucking naked from waist down. I had a tie on.
Like that cop the other day that got busted.
Oh yeah, is that what happened?
What?
Stand up.
The judge said, "Excuse me, sir." The cop was testifying in a court case on Zoom or something, and he said, "The judge went, Officer so-and-so, are you wearing pants?" And he was like, no, sir, I'm not wearing pants." And it just came out like last week.
Oh, I didn't see that shit.
Anyway, so
I tell a lot of your stories to my kids as like cautionary stories.
Oh my God.
Thank you,
stories
dude.
you
Let me go
tell.
meet them live and tell them, look, this is how it really went down.
Like the story, they were diving into
Butchering them.
They were diving into my parents' pool, and my
Oh
parents have
my
a
God.
4-foot pool.
That's not good.
And so I told them the story about your friend, what happened to him, and how he got paralyzed. Freaked them the fuck out, and they're like, "Okay, we won't do that." It's like, you can do cannonballs, no more diving.
You can still
That
do
does
it.
kind of fuck with you a little
Just
bit.
go ahead and angle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucked with me. So I was like, I got to tell them this because I don't want that to happen to them.
Bro, and that's a real thing. You know, it's
Yeah.
another thing is running at waves. You hear people that and like jumping into a wave like in the ocean when it's
Oh
real,
yeah.
they break their necks, dude, doing that.
Oh,
shit,
because they
dude.
hit the bank.
Or something, or I don't know, some weird thing.
Because the waves can be high at South Padre, and then there's that second bank, and
The
if
bar,
you
the
dive,
sandbar.
yeah,
Yeah,
sandbars, yeah.
if you
Yeah,
dive,
but
right
you
into
go
it,
in the valley of the sandbar. You don't fucking
Yeah, but you don't know.
I guess when water can hit you like a fucking wall, dude, and snap your head back. I guess.
I mean,
if you got a big flat
30
head, like
fucking-
Korean people have to probably worry about that.
old pancake face. Yeah.
I'm not editing that out.
Old pancake face.
So what were you saying though? So you went to this?
No, I did the hearing, and then she was like, the judge was like, this is from 2000 and what? And I was like, yes, Your Honor, I find it very ridiculous. So my mom prepped me, and I was like, what do I say? She's like, first of all,
were you
say you want
denying
to
it?
dismiss. No, I wanted it dismissed. I'm like, Your Honor, I don't remember this at all. She's like, how do you plead? I was like, Your Honor, may I speak frankly? She was like, go ahead. And I was like, Your Honor, I don't remember this at all. I don't ever recall, and I do. I was like, I don't ever recall doing this.
Dude, that's fucking.
I was like, Your
perjury
Honor,
right there,
I
dude.
would like to have this case dismissed, and I'll be able to pay any and all fees. She's like, yeah, well, I don't know. This has been so long. We finally caught up to you. She's like, I can't even read this officer's name because she had to read the whole thing first. She has to read the officer's name, and the manager, the county clerk manager was like, it's Officer Matthews. She's like, are you sure? So after hearing all that, like, you don't have the fucking officer name, his fucking badge number. She's like, we can do this, and that. And I was like, Your Honor, I'd like this dismissed. She's like, oh, well, it's not. How do you plead? This is not going to be dismissed. Okay, we're just, if you plead guilty or not guilty. If you plead not guilty, we can do this by a judge decision or a jury. Or if you plead guilty, we can just get this over with.
Not guilty. Call a jury in.
Fuck no. I almost did that. So I was asking these questions, and she was like, are you trying to make a deal with me right now? And I was like, no, Your Honor, I'm not. But is that officer still involved with is he not retired? He was an old man when I met him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I thought you didn't remember.
I remember everything. So she's like, she was like, I'm like, this was 20 years ago. I mean, I don't know if he was an old man. Is he even still on the force? Did he retire? 20 years, you can retire. She's like, well, we can find him. What are you trying to say? I'm like, is there going to be a case that I can't win? Like, basically, she was like, I don't understand why you're trying to make a deal with me. Either say guilty, not guilty, or this and that.
You sound like
I was
my cousin Vinny.
I was like, Your Honor, I'm just going to plead not guilty. And she was like, okay, I'll set a date for us. And I'm like, tell you what, Honor, I'm going to change my plea right now. She's like, I was like, so as not to waste the court's time and effort, I'm going to plead no contest, and I'll be able to pay all the fees. She's like, sir, we're not making a deal right now. I'm not going to just do that just so you don't waste my time. She's like, you're not doing me any favors, Mr. Garza. I was like, okay, well.
You're already battling it out with this judge.
Yes, dude. My mom told me, hey, you got to fucking talk to him because you were representing yourself. You can talk to him as if a lawyer would talk to him.
Yeah.
You know? She can't say, you know what, I'm going to throw you in. She can't say none of that shit.
Wait,
You can just hang up on her. You're on it.
It was up to a year in jail.
This
and
carries up to a year in jail?
and a $500 fine.
Hey man, that was a good fish, man.
And so the thing is, there was no fish reported. I never caught any fish.
No fish reported.
There were no fish on the stand. I was there, Your Honor.
I had
It was my
because
cousin.
she has
He's
to
dead.
read the officer's report to me first too. There was no fish on the report, which I said, ma'am, there was no fish on the report. And I was like, I know.
Couple of shrimp were
I'm
hanging
trying to
around,
get
but
this
that's-
dismissed. So I'm like, ma'am, there's no fish on the report.
got a
and there's
crab
also
eyewitness.
no. She's like, why are you making a case? We're not making a deal right now. She's like, just plead not guilty if you believe all that. We'll try our best. We'll get this thing going.
Damn.
I'll just make it a judge decision. We can get over with. I'm like, Your Honor, was there a cooler that he put on there? I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. I was like, was there a cooler on your note? She was like, you want me to read it again? And I was like, man, I don't recall you saying a cooler on there. If there was fish, which there wasn't any fish reported, there would also be a cooler with the intent to put fish in the cooler. I'm not fucking with you. She was all like, you're making a case right now and it's just guilty, not guilty, or no contest. And so I said not guilty. And she's like, all right, we'll fucking set it. She's all pissed. We'll set a court date, man. Misty, make sure you like, hold on a second. I'm going to change my plea. I was like, I wish to not waste the court's money and efforts and time. I'm going to plead no contest. I'll pay all fees. We'll just get this over with. She's like, you're insinuating that I'm going to make a deal with you, Mr. Garza. I'm like, no, I'm not. And she's like, so it's on your own volition? I'm like, yes, Your Honor, whatever you got to say. She's like, no. You have to say it. Like, this is being recorded. I was like, yes, I am free willing it right now. And I was talking like,
free willing it.
yeah, I was like, I'm free willing it right now. No contest. I'll pay all the fees. This and that. She's like, okay, so here's what could happen to you. And she read me. I was like, a year in jail. I was like, a year in jail for a fish, Mr. Garza. Let me finish. And I was like, okay. She's like, okay, tell you what. Time served. Fucking, there's no penalties for you. We're not gonna do nothing. She's like, this is so old. This is ridiculous. She finally could speak frank. Like when she got, she's like, he's probably retired. We're not gonna be able to get him in. You're not gonna pay anything. Just make a donation to the women's battered fuck for New Mexico, whatever the fuck. $75, and then you also gotta pay your warrant bond. And she's like, Your Honor, he paid $200. I was like, okay, so we owe you $100. I was like, can you just take it out of the money and send me back the change? And she's like, no, this is not. What are you talking about? We're not gonna take money out. She's like, we're not a bank. We're gonna send you. We're gonna send you. Yeah. She's like, we're gonna send you back the money, and you need to make a fucking donation. She didn't cuss though, but I felt like she wanted to. And I was like, all right, Your Honor. She's like, Mr. Garza, yeah, well, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Super easy to work with.
I would have
No,
pled not
dude.
guilty, and that dude's not going to show up. They're not even going to remember.
No, I would have had to do this again. I don't want
You'd have to drive up there.
No, I would know. I would have
But
to do
everything,
the
there would have been
fucking,
no donating to any. It would have just been done.
So what?
No.
You battered women on your own. You know
First
where
of
the
all,
shelter is.
$75 over 19 years. I won.
And that's what it was about.
I evaded. I fled the state, homie. $75.
That's a federal charge.
Dude, they were trying to. So every time I would buy a weapon, the FBI would call me and the ATF like, Mr. Garza, you know you got a warrant, state of New Mexico? I was like, what?
It was in New Mexico?
It was New Mexico, yeah.
Mexico,
No,
not
New
New
Mexico.
New Mexico,
Oh.
yeah. So what happened
it was
was
in Tamaulipas.
now that the case is dismissed or whatever the fuck. Actually, it's like it's like double jeopardy. They can't get me for the same thing. We went hiking in the mountains over there by Redoso. In Redoso, like the inn at the Mountain Gods. Have you ever been in that part of the
I've
country?
heard of it.
Nah, I know. Yeah,
Gorgeous,
that's where
bro.
they have that.
That's where Irma has
casino.
their thing,
Yeah,
right?
the show.
There's moose over there. It's
That was the
fucking
triple
beautiful.
run out there.
Yeah. So around the area, you can just park on the side of the road and just go into the fucking woods and there's mountains. And we hiked up this mountain. There was a big fucking lake. This was random too. We just like GPS'd it. And so we went to this lake and I just had a fucking cooler and some. I mean, I didn't have a cooler. I had a fucking the cooler was actually in my car, but it was full of beer. But anyway, so we went to the lake and I was like, I'm just gonna do some fishing. And then my buddy was like, bro, you didn't go to Walmart? It's free for military. And I was like, dude, who the fuck's gonna come out here? We're in the middle of nowhere.
Game warden, come up.
Sure
on
enough, we hike like a fucking 30-45 minute around the lake and we see a hat. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that a person? And we could barely see him. They're like, dude, you might as well start walking to the car, bro. As soon as he comes around, would you play that do-si-do where like you can't get me around the car? He's like, you might just start walking in the car and leave your poles here. Don't touch your poles. And I was like, there's no way he's gonna come way the fuck over. Sure enough, we watched him like an hour walk
Your
his
friend
hat as he got more clear and clear. He came up to us, he was like, whew, fuck, that was long. I'm gonna need to see everybody switch your license. I was like, what? And I was like, what? I was like, sir, it's in my car. In my what? I'm military. He was like, yeah, you get a free one. Let me just see it real quick. And I was like, what? It's like, it's in my car. You want me to walk to my car? He's like, yeah, I got to go back there anyway. I was like, fuck. So I packed up all my, I shouldn't have even touched it. I packed up all my shit. He was like, because you got poles and shit. And I went to the car and I'm rummaging through my car for like half an hour. Like, it's in here somewhere, man. If you could just give me a warning or something. He's like, no, what do you mean? I'm not giving you a warning. I just fucking walked 2 hours walking. I'm not giving you shit. And I was like, what?
And y'all were all fishing still when he walked up?
They stayed. They were like, they showed him. They're like, here you go. He was like, all right, you guys are good. What about you? And I was like, what?
What does it go by the number of poles? Because what if they're fishing, you're just sitting there drinking?
Yeah, that could have been totally plausible.
Then why didn't you say that?
Because I picked up my poles and I was like, I don't want them to take my shit. And I was actually fishing.
Oh, he saw you with it in your hand.
You deserve all them Zoom meetings and everything that came with it.
That's why I just wanted to get over with. I'm not gonna plead not guilty.
So how long ago did you get it taken care of?
What do you mean? This was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
A week ago.
So have you
right before I had to go to the fucking VA?
Have you tried to apply to get a gun and seeing if it pops up again?
No. So the only thing I was popping up was the warrant.
But that warrant should be lifted and all that.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah, but I just don't. I have like buyer's remorse. I'm gonna go buy a gun.
Go buy a gun so that I can buy it from you.
I want to buy. I want to buy a fucking automatic, an AR-12, dude.
Badass, but go buy one so I can buy a pistol from you.
Allegedly.
You can buy a pistol.
See,
if
you hadn't told me your whole life story, yeah, we could totally do that.
No, I could buy a pistol from anywhere in Texas.
Oh, after 7 years, right?
No, after 5 years.
Oh, 5 years.
But
see, my dog never does that, dude.
But no.
Only outside.
You can do a person-to-person firearm sale with just you get a copy of their driver's license.
Yeah.
And just sign it that you sold them this gun, and then
tell them
there's a loophole in the law.
Selling to a known,
but you don't know.
Is that
what do you mean?
What about gun shows? How does that work then?
Gun shows, no.
That's the same. No, that's the same.
They fucking run your shit. That's a dealer.
Oh.
But a person to person that's not a dealer, you can sell it.
Hold on. So if you sell under 50 guns a year, you can do private. So if you sell over 50 guns a year,
it's a dealer thing.
It's a dealer. You have to get a license and shit.
So
that's why all those gun shows, they don't got to run your credit because they're selling under.
San Antonio have the biggest
gun shows?
We have a lot of them. I don't know.
Gun
if it's
shows,
the
the prices are crazy.
Oh, it's more than you would.
It's like
go to
double
a gun store.
for a fucking
stolen. Yeah, because stolen guns that I could buy from Georgia are like cheaper.
Oh, that's true.
Stolen guns, bro. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, if I buy a gun from him,
I got a buddy. He's fucking paranoid as fuck. Has all his guns. Hasn't shot him. Right. I'm like, hey, dude. Like, let me get that fucking thing. He's like, I don't sell my drugs to anybody else. I don't sell my guns to anybody else.
It's a good policy.
And I don't sell my gym equipment to anybody else.
Why gym equipment?
That's why I say why gym equipment. He's like, because bro, that'll demotivate me. Like he's
has nothing to do
I
with crime.
understand your guns and your drugs, I guess, but your gym equipment. He's like, if I start selling it, bro, I'm gonna get fat.
Do you go to the shooting range?
Yeah, on the regular.
Take my shotgun and go shoot it and make sure it's all up to par. Can you do that?
Shotgun
I can.
at the shooting range?
Because I haven't taken it. I just don't want to.
Why not?
Because if
they don't run your shit there.
I know, but if I get caught transporting it to a fucking gun range and get pulled over with the shotgun, I could be in trouble.
Don't speed and don't be liquored up, or what?
I know I'm not. I'm not saying. But if just going to get an fender bender, if some fender bender happens and they just go, "Oh, you got a shotgun."
Wait, how do you?
Wait, are you going to shoot with me?
No.
You want me to go shoot the gun?
Yeah.
Wait. Get your fingerprints all over. Wait, why? How do you shoot a shotgun? If I went to a
range, then I'm
at
good.
A range. I thought it's just the. Like if you bring out a fucking 12
there is a
gauge,
shotgun area.
There's a shotgun, range.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to go with someone that drove the gun just in case, and I followed him just in case. Just in case.
No. If you're traveling with it, you're fine.
I like doing the clay shooting. That's fun.
Yeah. I bet you got the big boots that go up to your knee too, right?
Yeah, and I don't even put it in my shells. I have it like this, and they put it in. No, my uncle had a ranch, and on the ranch he had these 2 boxes, and they would like shoot out clays from each side, and all the cousins were lined
with
up.
The shotgun?
Damn, I only ever saw that in movies.
I thought about that, and I was just like, "There's a 10-year-old right next to me with a fucking 20 gauge, and all he has to do is turn just a little bit left. There's my head."
Yeah, but it's gun
that's
safety,
why
bro.
I don't like going to the shooting range, bro. There's always someone at the shooting range with some fucking cannon. When you hear pa, pa, da, da, and then boom, what the fuck? And you don't know if this dude, and then
It's a little lady off.
whacks out and just tries to shoot through everyone through the.
What range do you go to? Because the personnel on the
I've
range,
only been to a range once with my little brother. A place to shoot.
and they will fucking shoot you, bro.
We went to a place to shoot
On South Side.
on the south side.
Yeah.
My little brother and my dad would go and they'd
It's
shoot.
outdoor
My
range,
little
yeah.
brother's all about guns.
Yeah.
And we went over there and I was there, boom, 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 and something, boom, and all that. And then people, you see everyone looking, oh, that dude's got a fucking 50 cal, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to go sit in the car, bro. I don't like all this. I don't.
I'm comfortable with
People
shit.
the people at a place to shoot, they're armed.
Yeah,
And
everyone
they're
is.
patrolling, like walking around.
I know. And
Seeing
it's-
if anybody's like pulling their gun out to fucking flash anybody.
yeah,
and
no,
shit.
it's a lot of fucking crazy shit going
I was
on.
always
And if it
comfortable
happens,
with-
it's going to happen soon. And I'm not prepared to be in a gunfight.
I was always comfortable with shotguns and rifles, but handguns I wasn't.
Why?
Because it's harder to
it's
turn
fucking
around a
hand
shotgun
shaking.
and a rifle.
It's hard,
You
to,
get- yeah,
it's hard to
it's-
do the shotgun at you when you hang on. You're like, what the fuck's going on up?
It's like the thing you said. The reason I don't like going to a ledge of a tall building is
Because you say you want to jump.
like you think you want to jump.
You want to jump.
Yeah, and
The
then I
urge to jump.
realized that I don't want to jump, so now I don't have
And you're
that.
not scared no more,
I'm
right?
not scared of it.
Did I help you out for life, bro?
Thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah. No,
Dude, I tell you what I did in boot camp.
Turn around.
In the Navy, you don't really.
What's wrong with you?
In the Navy, you don't really have guns. It's not like Army where they train you with the gun. 'Cause it's
Army,
not-
you don't have guns either. At least in my fucking
so
In the
you-
hospital,
You go to the shooting range. You go to the shooting range once in Navy boot
Yeah.
camp, and you have a gun that's sitting there, and they're supposed to get it. It's a 45 looking gun, but it's scaled down to a 22.
Okay.
So I was like, and when they said that, I was like, this is a 22. It looks like a fucking 45. So I went like this, and I went like to see,
Oh my god.
bro. When I went like this to look at it, these motherfuckers were standing behind me. I didn't know. What the fuck? Ah! Dude, fucking go. No, dude. Well, like, dude, get out. You trying to kill yourself in there. Ah! They fucking cleared out the whole shooting range.
Yep.
Took me out.
Yep, yep,
Ah! I mean, he
yep.
was pointing the gun at his face and
Yep,
all this shit,
yep,
dude. What the fuck? Then I had to go in by myself with
Yep.
every fucking instructor watching me. Look at it. Fucking, all right, dude. That's
Fucking all
yeah, that was it. I'm done.
fucking robotic.
Yeah, that's it. And backed out of there. And
Cease fire. Cease fire. It's only you.
Yeah, dude. and that really made me not want to. I never liked guns, dude. I just
When you were in country on post, did you have your weapon?
Yeah.
You had your weapon? It wasn't like locked up in the armory, and then when you guys needed to go
No,
use it?
it was with you everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. Shower, everything.
Wait.
you have it over your head.
Even when you were in the barracks, you had it with you in the bees or what? That's what I'm saying.
I thought you meant when you say in country, that usually means.
Oh, in country,
deployed.
my bad. Yeah, I
Yeah.
meant in
In
the
the
United
US.
States. Yeah.
No, that was in
yeah.
an arms room.
but
Yeah.
like when you in
If you, I'm
country-
sorry. Yeah, if you're in country, you have it with you all the time. But
just in case if you get invaded, right? While you're there, everyone's got to have your shit ready, huh?
Oh yeah. Like you're in a little bob or a
Did
little.
but here on post, you don't
Did you
have
feel
it.
naked
No.
after you didn't have your gun with you? Like after being used to having it with you all the time?
No, I
a
felt
little-
like a relief. Like I feel lighter.
Ah.
Like I don't have to put on my shit all the time.
Would you sleep with it? or Would you hang it up?
The weapon.
Your
I was,
weapon, yeah.
I was like laying right next to my
Oh, okay.
cot.
Do you keep a gun now?
I have one, but it's I don't keep it like ready to go. It's like in a case and
Yeah.
stashed away.
Yeah, I mean the laws in Texas are now like if you're a convicted felon after 5 years of parole and probation with no charges pending, you can own a gun, a shotgun or a rifle that hasn't been altered in any way to keep in your household.
And you can't take it out. Yeah, yeah.
You're not supposed to take it out. But I heard they're trying to change the laws to give convicted felons for a certain criteria that is met that you can own a pistol. Too. But have you seen that new gun? What's it called? It shoots
Rubber.
a non-lethal
Yeah.
something, but they're legal for anyone to carry.
Yeah. It's not lethal until you get shot in the eye or the fucking temple.
Or really close up?
Right in the
It goes
throat or
through
something,
your
right?
throat,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I can carry that then.
A Batman gun.
I'll allow it. I'll vote for
But
it.
and it also does the fucking pellet the tear gas pellets too in them.
The 410 or whatever. Oh,
It's like blue and orange,
It
right?
looks like a real gun. I just saw
Yeah.
Jason Ellis. You know who Jason Ellis is? He's a pro skater. He has a podcast with Tony Hawk versus Wolf, but he's a comedian too. He's all tatted up and
He's the guy who owns Death. What is it called? Liquid Death.
Liquid Death.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason Ellis. And I saw this thing. Just he was like, the other night I went to take my trash out, and I've always got my gun on me. And some fucking dude all whacked out on drugs came walking. He was looking in cars, and I said, "Hey, dude, what the fuck are you doing?" And and I had my gun, and I felt so safe because I had my gun, and blah blah blah. But it's anyone can carry it. It's a non-lethal form. I wouldn't have killed him, but I would have knocked the fuck out of him and been safer. And I was like,
I think it makes people feel more comfortable shooting somebody. You know what I mean? Because it's like I can take a life. With this, it's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I prefer not to go Batman route. I prefer to go Joker route.
Hey, what happened to the thing? Has a
Oh, it's out, Josh.
Oh shit.
Card is limited space. Oh, we're still recording though.
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, we still got 15 minutes on it.
you still have 15 more minutes?
Oh, you got somebody coming to your door?
Oh no.
What are they doing, dude?
Amazonia.
She's gonna ask you for a donation.
I prefer. See,
She's
you
Jehovah's
gotta have
Witness,
the
dude.
fucking thing that I got. Go away. We don't want your
She's
kind.
getting
Of.
knocked right now.
No, she's just putting the flyer on the door.
Oh, flyer.
Or is she knocking?
I left it on for Halloween, and
don't
these
know.
kids were like,
Dirty.
"Mom, he
Close
told
the
us to
blind.
go away."
Close the blind, dude. No fucking. Yeah.
She can all hear his podcast. And
Yeah, she can hear us because the window's open right there.
No, it's not. That window's not open.
Oh,
It's closed.
that's cracked.
No, Max.
She's waiting for you.
That's good. I don't.
Max
Ooh,
just
she's
said
trying to
we're
open the
here.
door on you, dog. She's trying to open the door on you, dog. She's trying to open the door on you, dog. She's trying to open the door on you, dog.
Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc.
I think that's your name. You got him. You got him.
She's
Good
trying
job.
to get in.
You got him. Hey. All right. Well, what shows you guys got coming up?
Max. That's how we treat Jehovah's Witnesses at my house.
Any shows?
Well, yeah. November 26th, Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Me and Juan Villarreal. I'm featuring for Juan. We're doing the Woodlawn Theater. The Woodlawn Theater, 1,000-seater. I'm hoping to get at least 30 people in there.
Nice.
So there'll be plenty of room to stretch out, you know. So.
Damn it.
But you know, it
Anything you want.
should be a good show, man. So I got
Not
that.
too crowded though.
Yeah.
Roll.
I'm gonna be at the Riot, the new comedy club. It just
Oh,
opened
shit.
up. I'm doing a show tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah,
Oh,
tonight.
fuck.
So hopefully you got
Headlining?
to see Roll.
No, I think they're showcase.
Yeah,
Like
they're all
12 minutes.
showcased.
Everyone does 12 minutes or something?
I
Yeah.
think so. I'm doing 15.
Oh, nice.
George.
Hey, check me out at George Anthony Comedy to see where I'm going to be at, and let me know where I'm going to be at.
And the other podcast?
Yeah.
What's your other podcast name?
Do you have shows come up?
All right. I got just check out Black Rabbit every Thursday through Sunday off at the Brazos, Austin, Texas.
I don't know.
Peace.